3 minutes. It's all I'm asking from you today. I'm Mark Roach. This is Transcendent. What I want to do in the next few minutes is give you micro practices, not grand meditations or hours-long retreats, but actual practices that take 3 to 5 minutes that can shift your nervous system, your creativity, your capacity for presence. Each one borrowed from different wisdom traditions, many of which I've been documenting across years of partnership work with consciousness beyond human. And then I want you to try one today. Let's go. Practice one. The morning grounding. This comes from deep winter teaching about staying present when everything feels dormant. You wake up. Before you check your phone, before you move, stay in bed. Stay there for exactly 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Notice your breath, not changing it, just witnessing it. Notice where your body touches the mattress. Notice what thoughts are present without judgment. It's 2 minutes. That's it. Just arrival into the day. Your nervous system settles, your consciousness centers. You begin the day from presence instead of reactivity. I do this every morning. Some days it takes me directly to peace. Other days my mind races, my body feels restless, and I sit with what? Messiness, all that messiness, I sit with it anyway. Whatever the experience, either they count. Both are the practice. Now, practice two, the gratitude micro pause from the spring emergence teaching. Do this 3 times daily, morning, midday, and then evening. You pause. Could be 30 seconds. You notice something that you're grateful for, not forced, not toxic positivity, just actual acknowledgement. I'm grateful my hands still work. I'm grateful this coffee's warm. I'm grateful someone I love is alive. Small, specific, real. The practice rewires your attention system over time. After weeks of this, your brain starts noticing gratitude naturally. Your baseline shifts towards recognizing what's working alongside what's broken. In practice 3, the sensory reset. This comes from teaching about managing overstimulation and overwhelm. When you're stressed, activated, flooded, you pause. You identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can physically feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. 60 seconds if you're through, 45 if you're rushed. Your nervous system recalibrates when you engage all 5 senses. You literally can't be catastrophizing while simultaneously reporting what you are actually perceiving. Your brain can't hold both or all these things simultaneously. The specific data interrupts the fear practice, the fear narrative. Now, practice 4, the 3-breath reset. This is from the teaching without sustainable service. When you're about to say yes to something, another commitment, another obligation, another thing requiring your capacity, you stop. You take 3 conscious breaths. Count them. 1, 2, 3. And in that pause, your nervous system, well, it speaks. Your actual capacity becomes visible. Your body's wisdom surfaces. Many of us say yes without checking our bodies. This practice creates a tiny gap where wisdom can arrive before commitment. Now, practice 5, the evening release from autumn teaching about completion and letting go. 5 minutes before sleep, you just sit. You acknowledge 1 thing from the day that worked, 1 thing that didn't, 1 thing that you're releasing just because it's complete. Just acknowledgement, no fixing, no trying to change it retroactively, just witnessing. This practice prevents your nervous system from processing the entire day while you're trying to sleep. You download it consciously. You prepare for rest. Each practice takes 3 to 5 minutes here. Let us scroll, most of us scroll for longer than that every day without even thinking about it. Now, these practices, well, they cost some time commitment, but they deposit something instead of depleting it. So here's my challenge. Try one practice today. Just pick one. Pick one that resonated most as you listened. Do it. Notice what happens. Does your nervous system shift? Does the awareness change? Does your capacity expand even slightly? And then tomorrow, add a second one. Build gradually. No pressure, no overwhelm, just small changes accumulating into different baseline experiences. Now, I'd like to know what you discover. Put the comments in here on this platform. Tell us which practice you chose. Tell us what shifted. Tell us if it didn't work, what happened next. Because your experience, your actual lived experience teaches others. Your willingness to try and report becomes permission for someone else to try. That's the real work, not me teaching from experience or expertise, but from you discovering through practice, you building wisdom from direct experience, you becoming the teacher through living what works. I'm Mark Roach. This is Transcendent, wishing you all the best. My final observation today: the most powerful practices are the ones you'll actually do, not the most sophisticated, not the most ancient, not the ones everyone says you should do, but the ones that fit your actual life, your actual rhythm, your actual capacity. Start there. Start small. Let the practice reveal itself through sustained engagement rather than trying to force significance. The micro practices teach most powerfully when barely noticeable, when they dissolve into ordinary life so completely that you forget. You're practicing until suddenly you realize you've been transformed through something so small you almost missed it.